know, it's very easy to say that the kids of this generation is lost. And they are. But it's very crazy to say that this new generation is fucked up, especially when we the one that created the generation. Kid is born bad, wanting to fight and be disrespectful. The generation of before should be respected, also should hold accountability as well. This ain't people pointing fingers at each other just for playing the blame game. Everybody have a part and we should hold ourselves accountable. The dads out there didn't want shit to do with your kid because the mother didn't want shit to do with you anymore. This is what this caused. All the moms out there who would rather use government assistance to use the dad's help connecting the child from the father, or better yet, don't want to deal with the father no more because the father got a new woman. You don't want to peacefully co-parent. Type of shit leads to this as well. All the people who have this is just sex mentality, this is your fault as well. Because something as powerful as sex can create a whole nother human being. You do this with an act of a person with no intentions to have a future with them, only to have a good time. When responsibility falls into your lap, you dip. If you raise your kids with the "cause I said so" mentality, this is part of the problem as well. Don't ever raise your kid thinking there's something wrong to question things. They grow up and realize they got a miserable life. They don't question why they do the things that they do. Okay, yeah, the belt will fix everything, right? Still ain't the answer. Beating your kids without understanding, that is abuse. Said what I said. So easy to grab a belt. A lot of times your kids are simply acting out because they don't even have your attention. Growing up imbalanced. Now since they don't have structure at home, they go find structure in a gang. Or go trauma bonding with other friends who don't have. And with this trauma bonding, they go pick on a kid that do have. Take time off bullying themselves. I think this is just us. Generation before us did this as well. That's why a lot of kids don't have their biological father's last name. Because 70% of those women were side chicks. Then how you gonna raise me to believe that cheating is wrong if that's how I got here in the first place? There's a whole bunch of imbalances in the previous generation. We want to blame the new generation. We quick to say this generation don't know love. Generation don't know passion. One thing they want to do is pick up a gun. What did the past generation do? Mom and dad arguing on the phone together. Mama could say that ugly motherfucker. 2 days later, you tell your son you look just like your daddy. Plus you're picking your daughters up, jamming the radio, and you're reiterating that all hoes are the same. See you saying bitches ain't to be trusted. You know you're referring to the female gender, saying black men ain't shit no more, realizing that most black single women are raising them. And you know how many conversations I had to only find out that the reason why their man is a narcissist is because of the mother that raised him to be that way, and how the mother is enabling the son to continue to be narcissistic of the women today. School system is telling the kids, I got my education, get yours. Sounds like fucking them, don't it? Most women have babies to depend them off on grandma when she should be enjoying her golden years. When she's not gonna watch them as she watched you when she was younger, she's old and tired. Just keep having babies and letting grandma babysit them while you still going out clubbing. For her go over there and pedo uncle is over there one day with grandma not watching. Something happened to one of your daughters. Her mom uncle love her so much. It's our little secret from this point. Your daughter come back home and you wonder why she acting different. The whole generation is the way it is because of neglect. These kids grow up and these babies have babies. Now toxic meets toxic and it becomes more toxic for the next generation. That's why the generation keep getting worse. I don't want to hear no more old motherfuckers saying how these new kids generation is messed up. 7 years ago, I used to live by a school. The store was walking distance from our house. One day I passed the school while the children were on the playground. I think, look at our future doctors, lawyers, firefighters, look at our future lawyers and judges. That ain't the way I was thinking when I was 20. I'm gonna give it to you hardcore the way I was thinking, and fuck who unfollowed me behind this. I was thinking, bam, look at our future drug dealers, robbers, prostitutes. Oh, I was thinking that way. Every person you see in the jail system, the prison system, every woman you see on the street selling herself, all those same criminals used to be on that same goddamn playground. The generation before them let them the fuck down. I said what I said. You know what's gonna really get this shit back together? Gotta be a connect between the elderly and the youth. That's the problem. The connection is gone. Grandma and grandchild don't even have a relationship with each other no more. Grandma trying to go to the club and a long disconnect between elder and our babies. Let's just be honest for a second. The reason why everything is fucked up is the elders think they know everything and the kids don't want to listen. How can we have a relationship in our community if we think this way?